Tom, how about at the Navy? When a sailor, on boards at the Navy or comes out of the Naval Academy, well, what's it going to look like in 2 to 3 years? Are they going to be a data scientist? Are you going to hand them a laptop and a bunch of tools? What can we expect?
So I think it was Nicholas who kind of mentioned but so what we're striving for is a digital citizen. Everyone is a digital citizen. They understand what it means to participate in the ecosphere of the digital citizenship, right? They have some basic skills, right, where they can get after the use of data for decision-making purposes and supporting operational advantage, right? But the real key thing that we're after was this term emerged a few years or so ago. I think it came from someone than Jake, the DoD, the Joint Artificial Intelligence Center, right? It was called a no new bad, right? So don't deploy anything else that makes the situation worse, right? So we're kind of pivoting to a half full mantra here in the Department of the Navy, I would say, and we're calling it embrace the new good. We're creating an environment that is better than what folks have today, and we want people to use it and they want to embrace it, right? And so we want a workforce that is enabled by data to create operational advantage and to use that information to drive the future workforce and the future warfight at the speed of mission. And so as cycle times decrease, as our adversaries get smarter and more wise, as the number of adversaries seems to be increasing, right, that we, at least from a peer adversary perspective, right, we need to be able to compete on multiple fronts, whether that's a digital front, whether that's a traditional kinetic warfight, whether that's inside the weapons engagement zone or whether that's from afar with long-range precision fires, right? We have a very broad, very diverse set of things that we need to support. And so it's really important that we can gather all that sensor data, and I think Nick mentioned it as well, right? High speed, get that data in, get it processed, push the processing to the edge. And then really what you're doing is you have some very high-skilled people that are writing, really complicated algorithms. I think in addition, I mentioned the unmanned situation that we have. There's a lot of things that we want to try and automate, but there's also some things that will forever have humans in the loop for very good safety reasons, right? And so striking that balance. And I think in the next 2 to 3 years, Luke, you mentioned, where do we see ourselves? I really see ourselves where those people that have graduated and entered there, maybe lieutenants or the majors and commanders and lieutenant commanders, right, understand the value of the data, and they're starting to feed that into the general officers and the flag officers in the department, and really trying to drive that analytics throughout the department. And I think it's going to be really exciting over the next couple of years.